Hey guys, this is a live session where we will talk about web development as a career. So, any questions related to web development, I'll take. I'll try to go over three main questions. Right, I'll write it down. First is what is like what are the main components of web? Basically, different streams, different streams. Right. Then, second question will be why web development, what is the benefit, what are the benefits of web development, and then third question will be like how to get into web development. It's like more like a roadmap. Any questions you have, you can always put in the chat and I will try to reply. Okay, so first one, what are the components of web development? So web development is basically creating web application, websites which are static websites or dynamic websites as well. So three major components I will say. One is the front end, one is the back end, and one is the DevOps. So front end means the display layer, how you can get the whatever the visual part of the website. When you see any website, maybe google.com, you see a page, a form where Google's logo is there, then a form is there. So whoever designs that, whoever develops that is a front end developer. So if you are interested in visual part of create that develop that kind of structure, maybe I'll just put earphones. Okay. So how do you create that kind of a structure? That is the front end part, right? So that is the first part. Second part is the back end, where the server side or the computation, all the different database connection, whatever different sort of in the logics, etc. So all those kind of things, those are called the backend side. And the final third one is the DevOps. DevOps is configuration of the server, maintenance of the server, right? You know, setting up of the server, any security issues, scaling of the server. If there is more traffic, how do you increase the server, right? So that all that development. So these three streams are there: front end, back end, and DevOps. So it's up to you which one appeals to you most. If designing part, the front end, the user experience part is what appeals to you more, then front end is your choice. Then second is the back end. If computation, logics, optimization, data, playing with data, right, that appeals to you more, the structuring of the data, then backend. And then third is more technical, where is which were also called web admin. If those kind of laying out of servers and security and configuration, those kind of things matter to you most, then web DevOps is your role. So this is the first question, I think. Second question, why web development? What is the benefit of web development, right? There are different careers to choose. Why you should choose web development? So very simply, I will say it's a career where there are a lot of opportunities. So you see a lot of all the companies creating their own applications, creating new different kind of structures, analyzing a lot of data. So tech is where all the jobs will be, all the growth will be, right? So from a remuneration perspective, from a business perspective, or from income generation perspective, so tech is one of the important areas. And web is, of course, as it has grown over the years, it will similarly grow in the future as well. So that is very important. Second is it is the job profile is very nice. You work from office, work with good colleagues, right? Offices are in metro cities, so that way you feel that it is a good job. It's not something on the field. If you like working in an office, you will like working as a web developer, right? Second is the impact, right? So there is a lot of impact you can have because the scale of web is very large. So everyone is using websites, web applications, right, from all over the world and all over India as well. So you can of course use that as well, so that you can impact a lot of people. It's not that just a small set. Because of the technology you can impact a lot of people, and that if you really want to do some impactful work, that is for you, right? So yeah, good job, good payment, and of course impactful work. And then I think the third point is a lot of companies are trying to get into the tech world, right? So in the tech part, you as a person also will learn. In the day to day you can understand things better, so in that way in your personal life also it will help. So yeah, these are the three sort of reasons, benefits of web development. Now, talking about how to get into web development, a roadmap, right? It is very important. Like a lot of people are asked this. So what I will say is, first you need to have the skills. First you understand like what is the basic structure, what are the components of a web application. Like we talked about front end, we talked about back end, and we talked about DevOps. So these are the three major components, and of course testing is one. I'm not going into testing too much right now. So the front end, back end, and the DevOps. So first you understand how these three are laid, and then you start learning those skills. Like for front end, you can learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript. For backend, you can learn any of the web frameworks, Node.js, Django, PHP based, any Java, etc. So there are a lot of frameworks you can learn. And DevOps, you can learn the simple server, Nginx, Unicorn, or Apache, right? So first, you need to understand or have a fair idea of the different technologies which are there, right? That is the one. And second, you need to have done some internships, right? You need to work as a web developer, even in a small company on a small project or your own hobby project, right? You can create a small project, a small app, like a blogging app. You can create that app and then try to learn the front end, back end, and try to host the app. Then you learn the sort of the whole, uh, across the full stack, which is called. So we'll learn that. So that is second is to create something, the not just learn technology, just create something. And the final, I think, should be, or which will really help you, is getting a job in this place, right, in this sector. So any job, even if, don't worry too much about that, it's a big job or a small job. If you get a decent job, take it and learn it, learn how things are working, and then slowly, steadily, if you keep working on it, after some time, you will find that you have learned a lot, and that will help you. So yeah, these were the three questions I wanted to talk about. What are the components? We saw front end, back end, and DevOps. Then web development. We saw a lot of lucrative jobs available. It's an impactful career. It will help you in your real life. Right. Also, one point I think I missed in the second is the part to intern entrepreneurship also. So a lot of web developers uh, have become entrepreneurs because they understand the web world. And the third, how to get into it. First, learn the skills, then make some project, try to get into some internships, and then finally land up a job, right? And internship might become a path to the job, right? So this is it. If I think not many people joined this sort of live session, but if anyone has any questions, please, you feel free to put in the chat. Otherwise, I will just end the stream. But I just wanted to give you understanding about the basic components, the benefits, and how to roadmap how you can start your web development journey. Okay.